All right, guys, welcome to another live stream. Welcome to another live stream. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. All right, so it looks like the market is crashing. We spoke about this Friday. The market, it was a half a day Friday because we were in the Thanksgiving week, and the market ended up green on Friday, and we were saying that I believe it was Sunday, or maybe it was Sunday that we said yesterday. We said that since the market ended up green on Friday, most likely that would carry into Monday, but that was not the case. And the reason being is because we got some news with Japan this morning, or I think it was overnight or something like that. Let me check my mic before we continue. Let me check my mic and then we'll get into the Japan news. Give me just a second. But that was not the case. And the reason being is because we got some news with Japan this morning, or I think it was overnight. All right, so it looks like my mic is working pretty good. Okay. So the news that we got from Japan this morning. So this is Bank of Japan Governor Kazuo Uday. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but the governor for Bank of Japan signaled strongly today that the BOJ is weighing a rate hike at the December 18th through 19th meeting. Now, obviously, in the U.S., we are looking to decrease interest rates, but it looks like Japan is in a season where they are increasing interest rates. Okay, and that's going to be important later as we go over this. It says markets immediately reacted. The yen strengthened and Japanese government bond yields jumped. The move comes on the back of persistent inflation and solid wage growth. Core inflation in Tokyo remains above target, and the labor market remains tight. As a result, investors now price in roughly an 80% chance of a BOJ rate increase this month, marking a definite shift in long-standing ultra-low Japanese rates. Now, it's like a 90% chance that we are going to get a rate cut for the U.S. So I think the U.S. rate cut is going to help the markets bounce back. We are also going to get economic data here this week, and most likely that will help out too if it's bullish for a rate cut. Now, why is Japan's interest rate increase negative for the market? Why is it crashing the stock market? Why is it crashing the crypto market? And we're essentially wiping out the gains that we got Friday, right? So here's why the Bank of Japan hawkish shift and the resulting market reaction helped trigger a drop in U.S. stocks and crypto today. So it says the BOJ rates hike signal pushed Japanese bond yields sharply higher, sending the Japanese yen rising versus the dollar, which unsettled global markets. That move threatened the long-standing yen carry trade, which happened back in, I believe it was October or August, that carry trade news came out and it tanked the market as well. And essentially, it's where investors borrow cheap yen, convert to USD, and invest in higher yielding US assets. This is when the interest rates are low in Japan, right? They borrow cheap, convert to USD, and then they get a higher yield in US. But now it's kind of the opposite, where they're increasing interest rates and the US is decreasing interest rates. So it says, with Japanese yields rising, that trade becomes much less appealing, prompting many to unwind leveraged positions. So a lot of people leveraged up to take, borrow this yen and convert to USD. But now that the interest rates are going up, they're looking to deleverage and get out of those positions because it's not looking too appealing, right? Because interest rates are going up in Japan and interest rates are decreasing in the U.S. The unwind of the carry trade funded bets forces selling of risk assets, equities, and crypto got hit hard. Finally, rising global yields dampen liquidity and reduce risk appetite, making both stocks and crypto less attractive in a risk-off environment. Yeah, when interest rates go up, risk assets are not the type of assets people are going more for stable assets and things like that. And that's why we're seeing the shift. This is why we see crypto going up because of interest rate. Well, in the past few months, going up, hitting all-time highs because we are decreasing interest rates in the U.S. And the U.S. is kind of like the global market everybody all over the world is kind of the U.S. is kind of what people follow. It's kind of the standard, but Japan also has a big presence as far as like leverage and liquidity and things like that. So when they start to increase interest rates, they have an effect on the market as well. And just so happened that we got an increase in price Friday. I mean, then we kind of just lost all those gains. So I don't really think it's, again, we have people on Twitter, and my battery's about to, give me a second. I got to get my charger. Give me a sec. Oh my goodness. I have a finicky charger. If you move it too much from I guess like the Apple charger is too heavy. It's too heavy, so if you move it, it just falls really quick. But yeah, so we have people on Twitter saying that, the bull market's over and things like that. I don't think that's the case. I think, again, it's just some unfortunate news that we got. And there's a bunch of positive catalysts coming up for us. Again, again, we have economic data coming out this week. We have the interest rate cut later this month. So again, and this is the first day of December. This is not like we are at the end of December and we don't have time to turn it around. If the market can crash within a day and we have the rest of the month, things can turn around pretty quickly, right? Okay, so yeah, so that's pretty much why the market crashed today. Interest rates are most likely going to be going up in Japan, and the markets just didn't like that for the reasons that we went over. But yeah, if you take a look at prices right now, if we take a look at BTC is at 86,400. Again, I think we're going to bounce back pretty quick. I think earlier today we were at 84, 85, and I think we bounce back pretty quickly here. I think within the next few days as we get, and Jerome Powell's supposed to be speaking towards the end of the day today, so anything he possibly can say that's positive for the market can spike the market up. And I think this month we're going to have a good amount of positive news that if any month was a month to turn things around, it would be this month. And we do have people are typically selling to. I think that was part of I think the Japan thing was the main news, but towards the end of the year, people do like to sell off and tax harvest and things like that. So we could get some selling from that. Maybe we turn around real quick and then we get some selling with that. But I think overall December is going to be a positive month. It's just the first day, so we have to wait, right? Okay, that's pretty much it. There's not much besides that, there's not much that has changed with the market since yesterday. Besides that news, I think we just need to wait a couple weeks to see how December is going to play out. Hopefully it's not freezing. Yeah, how December is going to play out and where the market's going to end up towards the end of the year. All right, that's pretty much it. We're going to play some blitz. I'll probably play a few games, and that'll be it. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to keep this 1,300 rated score here for blitz. I'm playing super slow right now. Some days I play quick. Some days I play slow. I don't know if this dude just froze or what. Um, Oof, I think I got him. There we go. I don't know why I like get rid of my freaking my my bishop, but it should be fine. Oof, I think he messed up with that one. I thought I messed up with that one. Here we go. It's pretty easy. I blundered a lot. Can't believe it. All right. Darn it. Oof. Gotta give it up. Here we go. Blundered. He blundered. He blundered. He blundered. All right. Should I play one more game? One more game. Should I play one more game? I think I will. Those are pretty quick. This will be my last game. Unless somebody comes in and requests to play, this will be my last game. Mm, darn it. That was not good. That was not good at all. All right, I'm gonna have to play some defense here, unfortunately. Darn it. Oh, no, I can't do that. I may get checkmate here. Surprisingly, I may get a checkmate. Yeah, he has to take that. Um, I think I can hold it, even if he decides to sacrifice. And he didn't. That may be his mistake. Yeah, that was his mistake right there. Three in a row. 3 W's in a row. All right, guys. So that's pretty much it. I played 3 games in a row. Pretty good. Getting that blitz score up. Very happy about that. But yeah, the market is sad today. The market is not moving the way everybody would like it to move, but that's usually how the market goes, and then it turns around when you're not expecting it. So if you have extra capital on the side, it definitely, in my opinion, not financial advice, but it'd be good to add to positions that you like, or just hold on and wait for, in my opinion, the bull market to continue. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.